Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. This is going to be a weird kind of a video. See if I can sit you all here. Hopefully I can. I'm sorry that it's this way instead of long way. I'm in the other car and I can't fit this. I can't fit this over the what do you call it? The rearview mirror. It won't fit. It's too fat. So I'm in this loaner still. So I apologize. Okay, maybe I can sit you all like that. I hope this is the best I can do, y'all. I'm sorry. But I want to talk to you all. And I want to still, you know, come on here and do a video. So I'm sorry that it looks a little weird. A little weirder than we're normally used to. But I'm in this van. This Toyota Sienna. It's really nice. I like it. It's big. A little too big for me. But I'm handling it, girl. I'm handling it. But it's a 3-seater where you have your own seat. It's 2 seats. And then the trunk is big. So it's nice. It's really nice. I wouldn't mind having it. It's a big SUV. Like I said, 'cause it's like a van. But it's really, Kitty, don't run out here, baby. Baby. Oh, baby. Cute little brown kitty just ran across the street. Y'all know how I am about my cats. I don't be trying to hit no cats now, baby. But it is Wednesday, August 21st, 2024. I hope y'all doing well. I hope you're doing swell. I hope you had a good day on yesterday. Hope you had a good week, a great week thus far. Got a little roar to it too. So again, I apologize for the video looking funny, but this is what we working with. Okay, normally I have you all up here, but I got you down here, and this is in the way, the little, you know, the little thing. But just wanted to give you an update in regards to my car. As you see, I don't have it. It's still in the shop. So I called them yesterday and I said, hey, you know, what's going on? I was a little apprehensive to call, but I did call them. And they said that they can't figure it out. They can't figure it out. They said that they said that they have two mechanics, technicians, or whatever you want to call them. They have 2 guys working on it. He said they were getting ready to put it on the compressor machine. And he said, I'll call you back. You know, he never called back. So I assumed that they were still working on it. I had called him twice. So I guess when he said, I'll call you back, I guess that was his way of saying, don't call us no more, Miss Cotton. We'll call you. I just want to know, you know, what's going on with it, you know, at this point, you know, because at this point, I'm just frustrated. But I'm gonna let them do what they got to do, as long as they as long as they gave me a car to drive, and I don't have to drive my mom's car, even though I had her car yesterday. I much rather drive her car than this car. This car must be either a 6 or an 8 cylinder. It's a gas guzzler, honey. But I like it though. I do. I like it. I've never been a minivan type of a person, but it has a lot of space, a lot of room. I like big things, if you know what I mean. Because the car that I want is a Toyota Sequoia, and it's pretty big. And I wouldn't mind having that. That's the car that I want. I technically cannot afford that car. I think that car is like a $70,000 car. And baby girl can't afford that. You know, I can't afford that. So, but that's what I want. If God ever blesses me, which I know He will, indeed, that's the car that I would buy. And the only reason why I'm not in my mama's car today is that she's going to have lunch with her retiree friends. So, you know, so she needed her car. Of course, she wanted to drive this one. She was like, that's too big. I'm like, yeah, like it's big, but it's not like it's, you know, a huge car, you know. So she was like, She's like, and so she came outside last night. She's like, let me see you drive this big boy out the driveway. She's like, girl, she gonna come back, girl, you was handling it. I said, girl, I know how to handle big stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know how to handle big things. I'm a big girl. I can't have nothing too tiny now. I'm a big girl. The girls require big things. She was laughing. She was like, you so silly. I said, I'm just saying. But, it's big and long and black. Big, long, and black. What is this? 6 a.m. to 12. Oh, for the bike drive, September 1st. Okay, got a sign up it saying this road will be closed September 1st for the bike ride. Okay, well, they're giving people a heads up. So that's what's going on with the car. I don't know nothing, so I can't really tell you nothing. I won't know nothing until they tell me something. And that might be today. Might have to take this car back. Might have to drive this car back out today. I don't know. So that's that. The other thing is the lingerie haul was posted yesterday afternoon. My links were really, really crazy. I don't know why when I copied the links, it came up with all this other stuff. It was weird. They said shorten my description. It was like, I don't know, the links was crazy. It wasn't just the link, it was all this other added stuff with it. So one item was not added in the video, and that was that chain. I forgot to show you all that chain. I will show it to you all in another video, okay? I'll show it to you in another video. But it's already at 1K, 1,100 views. And, you know, this is the kind of videos that, because I have 90-some% of men, those videos always do pretty well. These videos don't do that well. I'm not complaining. I might get 300 to 400 likes or whatever. But my subscribers count is down. My views is down. My watch time hours is down. And my revenue of how much money I make on this channel is down. You know, it would be nice to get more, have the arrows up than the arrows down. But again, it is what it is. It just is what it is, you know? So, it ain't nothing I can do about it. It just ain't nothing I can do about it. So, what can I do? It just ain't nothing I can do. Because people don't watch. They just don't watch. They don't watch my channel like they used to. I used to get a lot of views, but I don't get that anymore. I don't think that I'm being pushed out onto the home page anymore like I was, so people are not discovering my channel like they did before, because you know, it helps me. That's why I always tell you all in the video, give the video a thumbs up before you even watch it, because your thumbs up and your comments, you know, keep me in the algorithm of YouTube, and it keeps pushing my channel out to the forefront where people will see who I am. But when people don't watch, or they don't subscribe, or they don't give that thumbs up, then it does, I'm not in the, you know, I'm not, you can't see me. So, you know, it's nothing I can do about that. So I don't think that I'm in the algorithm of YouTube anymore, and that's the issue. But I appreciate the support and the love that you all have shown so far on that video. I really, really do. Hopefully, you know, one day maybe more people will watch the channel, and I'm still at that 16,700, and I think I'm at 765. I was trying to get to 17,000 so badly by September 1st, but it just seems that the channel is just moving like mud. If YouTube would let me do what I wanted to do, if I could do lingerie the way I wanted to do it, if I could turn around just one time with the thong on, you know, I probably would have more subscribers, because these are the videos that people like. But I can't, but I don't want the channel just to be about that. But you know, so anywho, what else was I going to say to you? I was going to say something else to you. So yeah, so you know, I'm just not being pushed out the way in which I would like to be. You know. How many of you all watched, I don't know what your party is, I don't know if you are Democrat, Republican, Independent, but for those of you, if you did watch the Democratic convention last night, you all know that it is being hosted here in my city, my hometown, Chicago. And you all, you know, I think I told you all on Monday that the traffic has been crazy. Everywhere you go, it's just like traffic, because it's like, you know, it's 50,000 people. It's 50,000 people here in the city. All types of celebrities. Patti LaBelle sung yesterday. I saw Spike Lee. I saw Courtney Vance. What's her name? I can't think of her name, but she played in What's Love Got to Do with the Tina Turner story. Her husband, he was there out in the audience, and I saw a lot more celebrities too. Anthony Hamilton, the singer, I like his music. I did kind of, well, that's a whole other story. Anyway, I kind of lost a little respect for Anthony Hamilton. He said some kind of whack stuff about women. And I was like, you gotta, never mind. I ain't even go there. Anyway, I watched that. I watched the Democratic convention last night. I have basic cable, so I don't have MSNBC, and I don't have CNN. So I couldn't watch all of it. I only watched what came on Channel 7, which came on at 9 o'clock, the speeches. And when I tell you, let me tell you, I have met her, because I worked at the University of Chicago for 14 years. I would often see Michelle Obama in the halls of the hospital at the University of Chicago. had a conversation with her. I know she don't remember me. But who she is today is who she was then. Very personable, very friendly, just an overall nice person. And baby, did she deliver last night. OMG. I have to say this respectfully, because if you don't know, I am in love with Barack Obama. I've been in love with Barack Obama when Barack Obama was an activist, was an organizer here in Chicago. He was nobody kind of like knew who he was. Everybody was like, who is Barack Obama? You know, because this name, he had this weird name. Nobody really knew who he was. And then he became a senator. He took the place of, what is the congressman that he took the place of? He ran against Bobby Rush and he lost. And then he ran again and he won. And I think he lost because, like I said, nobody knew who he was. So, I can't remember who he ran up against that he won here for Illinois, for Chicago. Because, you know, he's from here, but he's not originally from here. He's really originally from Hawaii. I know you all know this. If you know the story about Barack Obama, you probably know who he is and where he came from. And you know, Trump, and I'm going to say this, and I don't know how many of you all are on here that are Trump supporters, but I can't stand him. He's a racist. I will say that out loud. You know, he did this whole thing about Barack was not, you know, he wanted to see his birth certificate because he didn't believe that he was born here in the States. He's just an evil ass, fucked up individual. But I have followed and known who Barack Obama was for a very, very long time. And when he announced that he was running for president, I was elated. I voted for him both times. And I will say this openly. Yes, I voted for him because he was black. Because I've had to vote. Since I started voting, I've been voting in the presidential race since I was in my 20s. I'm 54. I have always had to vote for a white man. So I was glad to vote for a man who looked like my skin color. But I know he's mixed. His mom is white. His dad is black. His dad is from Kenya. But I was glad to vote for somebody else other than a white man. And I cannot wait to vote for this black Asian woman to be our next president, because it's going to happen. And I know a lot of people don't like her. I know a lot of people don't like her. But I'm voting for her because she's black and she's a woman. And I'm also voting for her because I think that she is qualified, and I think that she's going to do a fantastic job. And we cannot go back to another 4 years of this racist, he hates women. He's trying to take away our reproductive rights. Did I say he was a racist? Okay, as a black person who has experienced racism all her life, I would never vote him. I'd rather vote for a roach, and I hate roaches, and I hate frogs. I'd rather vote for a frog and a roach than him. And we cannot go back to, he's a convicted felon. And I could go on and on and on and on about Trump. You know, I could go on and on and on about him. And, you know, like I said, I don't know what your political views are about him. And I never really discuss politics on this channel, because I don't want to have no wars with people. Because people want to go, you know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, so on and so on. And so to avoid that, you know, I just try not to have that discussion with people or discuss that with people. But what I was gonna say is that I don't know how many of you watched it last night and what your you know, your party is or what have you. But I so enjoyed Michelle. That's the point that I'm trying to make. I enjoyed her. I don't think I can go back any further. Bring you all up here. So yeah, I enjoyed her. She was spectacular. And if you have not watched it, go on YouTube and pull it up. She was, baby, she tore Trump a new ass, okay? And when she said the job that he is seeking might be a black job, girl, I was on the floor, okay? Cracking up. But she was phenomenal. Phenomenal. She was phenomenal. Just phenomenal. It was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I really did. So if you haven't watched it, and if you know, again, I'm gonna say this right here, right now. This is not a video for us to argue, because I know some of y'all that's black or whatever color, some of you all are gonna vote for Trump. God bless your ministry. That's all I got to say. I don't understand how anybody could vote for him. I don't know. I don't see how. But, you know, I don't see how. I feel like I should move over there. Do we have enough room? This car is big. Y'all look at this car. See how big it is? I'll move out the way. So those are 2 seats. And look at that. It's long. It's a big car. It's a big car. It is. It's a big car. So yeah, it was a very, her speech, and to me, it's just my opinion, I felt like she did better than her husband. But Barack was good too. He was good too. But Michelle, that's all I can say is Michelle, honey. That's all I can say. She would have been a great president. A great president. She said she would never run for presidency because she saw how they did her husband. She said she would never run. She would never run. And I certainly can understand why, because I wouldn't want to. This country is too, this country is hateful against black people, and this country is very hateful against anybody that is not white and is different than them. And the people that are in the Senate are the most racist. You know, somebody like, I call him Bird Neck. The one who said that, you know, he was going to do everything he could to make sure that Barack Obama was a one-time president. I cannot think of this man. Mitch McConnell. Racist. You know, they have no backbone when it comes to Trump. They act like they are, I don't know if I don't want to suck his dick. I don't know. But they just they're brainwashed. You know, they are so brainwashed when it comes to him. And if I never ever knew how racist this this company. If I never ever knew how racist this country was, I knew it when Barack Obama became our first black president. I was not shocked, but the disrespect that this man had to deal with. Here he is addressing the nation, and a senator, and I can't think of this senator's name, he hollers, "You lie," telling Barack Obama that he was a liar. And you know, nothing was done. And he felt comfortable. You know, I'm going to say this. We've had Bush, who I thought was the most stupidest president. We've had 2 Bushes in office. We've had Ronald Reagan in office, who did a lot of shit. We've had Clinton. I voted for Clinton. I did not vote for neither one of those Bushes. And I damn for sure, I think I was too young. I couldn't vote for Reagan. But I remember being a young girl and the shit that Reagan did. And we've had Trump. And all the presidents before. You know, Abraham Lincoln. The one who, the Watergate. Nixon. Criminal. But my point is that with all of the shit that these white men have done, even Clinton with his sex, I can't get the words out this morning, but you all know that, you know, what he did, all the women that he cheated with, the situation with Monica Lewinsky, the country still never disrespected them the way that Barack Obama was disrespected. And they had some shit. They had some shit behind their names of scandal. Okay? They had some shit. Barack Obama ain't had that. But yet, they have felt like it was okay to disrespect this man as the president of the United States. And that's what lets me know how racist this fucking country is against black people. I ain't talking about Jews or Asians or Latinos or Hispanics. I'm talking about black people. We are the only race that has not received any type of representation. We're the only one. They make sure that everybody else, the Asian, they make sure they get whatever they need. You got all these migrants that are here. We taking care of them. But you got black people that have built this country, had a hand in building this country. And we still are hated. If it had been a bunch of black people climbing over that wall at the Capitol in Washington, D.C. on January 6th, they would have been shot down like fucking dogs. And you know I'm not lying. And I know that this is not probably the video that you all want to hear. And I'm sure some of you all going to get on here. Y'all going to argue with me. And y'all going to say that I'm a racist. And I'm this and I'm that. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. You know, I don't care. This is my fucking platform. And I'm going to say what I want to say. And I'm not going to be, if you've been watching me, I'm not Millie Mouth. I don't throw a rock and go hide my hand. If I do something, I'm going to tell you I did it. If I want to say something, I'm going to say it. I don't give a fuck who don't like what I say. I say what the fuck I want to say. You can either watch me or turn me off. You know, I'm okay with that. And so I know some of you all going to get on here and you're going to come with it. And you're going to want to argue. You're going to say why you say this and why you say that. All you got to do is look at the facts. Look at the facts. Now, I named these presidents that had some fucking scandal behind them. And the country still, them senators did not disrespect these white men who had shit on the bottom of their motherfucking shoe the way they did Barack Obama. They did not. And you know I ain't lying. But the way Barack Obama was treated those 8 years, especially the first 4 years of his presidency, was hell. They didn't want him, you know, he tried to reach across the aisle and the bipartisan. He tried to, no. And I want to say this, I want to make myself clear. I don't hate nobody. But I got a strong goddamn dislike for Donald Trump. And I think that his supporters are brainwashed. I think some of his supporters don't even realize how crazy he is. I mean, listen to the shit that he says. This is how he's talked about Kamala. He gave her a compliment, said she's a beautiful woman. Yeah, of course you're going to say that. Because you a fucking creep. You a creep. And I'm going to tell you, Tim Scott, all the black people that stand behind him, I don't have no respect for them. Just because they the color I am, I don't have no respect for them. They kissing his ass. I don't have no respect for them. None. So, I hope that in November that you will get out and vote. Whoever you vote for. A lot of people don't like Kamala. A lot of people don't want to see her as the president. Like my mother said, well, who are they for? I said, well, I guess they're for Trump. It's a lot of black people that have dragged her. I've deleted several people because it's one thing to disagree about her policies, but it's another thing when you start lying and when you start being totally disrespectful. One thing we as black people don't do, we don't never stick together. Every other race sticks together except our race. And I think that we are showing the world for the first time that we sticking behind this black woman. You know, black men are sticking behind her. Black women are sticking behind her. White men, white women, you know. And so, you know, I don't know what your political views are, and I don't need to know, but you already know where I stand. And so if you see me on this channel with a Kamala shirt, if you see me on this channel talking about Kamala or saying something about her, you know, I'm not here to argue with you because I'm just not. You have your right to your opinion, and I don't go back and forth with people because once I made up my mind what I feel and what I believe, you can't change my mind. And I ain't trying to change your mind either. Not trying to change your mind about voting for her or not. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm just I'm talking to you about CC, okay? I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you to go out and to vote for her. But what I am telling you is that if you want to see a change, and if you want what we had, I don't know how you can stand behind somebody that is like Trump. I don't know how you can do that. But if that's your choice, that's your choice. I respect your choice. You know, I respect it. I don't understand it, but I respect it. You know what I'm saying? So the Democratic National Convention is being hosted here in my city, Chicago. If you have not watched it, if you didn't watch last night's speeches with Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, make sure you go watch it on YouTube because it was phenomenal. I am sleepy because I didn't go to bed till almost 11:30 because I was up watching it. It was excellent. So tonight, I think Bill Clinton speaks. And is it Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton. And, oh, the guy that's running with Kamala, he's speaking. And then tomorrow night, she speaks. So, it's an exciting time. I'm excited for a black woman. A woman. I was excited And I know a lot of people had a lot of feelings about Hillary Clinton, but I voted for Hillary Clinton. I wanted a woman. I don't care if I want to see every nationality of a woman to run for that office. Kamala is opening up the door, but Hillary was the first one to open up that door. She was the first woman she wasn't the first woman, because we had Shirley Chisholm, who was the first black woman to run for the United States of the presidency. Shirley Chisholm was the first woman. And if you don't know who Shirley Chisholm is, go look her up and look at her history. She was a black woman who ran for the United States presidency. She lost, but she was the first woman that opened up the door for any woman to even have the possibility to believe that she could run. So you had Shirley Chisholm, you had other women in the race, and then, you know, you had Hillary Clinton. I voted for Hillary Clinton. I wanted Hillary Clinton to win. I was very disappointed that she didn't win. I know there's a lot of things being said about her too, or had been said about her, but it would have, I believe in my heart of hearts, she would have did a better job than that clown we had for 4 years, who, when COVID hit, all of these people died because he took away the emergency plans that we needed. He didn't take it serious. He was telling motherfuckers to drink bleach. You know, I just believe under her, we would not have had so many deaths like we did. He's a fucking clown, and he didn't give a shit about the American people dying of that horrible disease. COVID is horrible. And if you are a person who already deal with health issues like diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, it really attacked those people more. And a lot of people died not just from having just COVID. They died because they were already battling health issues, and COVID compromised those issues that they were already dealing with. He didn't take it serious at all. You know, he blamed the Asian people. You know, he did, and he spewed this hate. And what happened with the Asian people when he said that it was it's China, it's a Chinese disease, when he did that, people just attacked the Chinese. You know, a lot of them were hurt. A lot of them got hurt over his bullshit. He did that. He did that. You know, then I ain't gonna say what I want to say. I'm just gonna keep my mouth closed, but because I would lose a lot of y'all on here if I said what I really wanted to say. And that might be all right, but I voted for her, and I believe she would have did a better job. I know she would have did a better job. You can say what you want to say about Bill Clinton, but he did a better job than Trump. And we all know all the scandals he's had. And I know all the other stuff about the Clintons too. What they did, you know, I know all about it. But she would have did a better job. She would have did a better job. And so Kamala is going to open up the door. Hillary opened up paved the way for her. And Kamala is going to pave the way for other women of color to run. Latinos, Hispanics, Africans, Asians. She's going to open up that door. This will not be, just like it's not going to be our last, Barack was not our last black president. This will not be our last black woman, Asian president. It will not. It will not. Change has got to come in this country. We have got to stop thinking that a black, because it's not a white man. It's a white man trying to tell you that you can't have no abortion. I don't believe in abortion. I've never had an abortion, but who the fuck am I to tell you what to do with your body? That's between you and God. Every woman ought to have a right to choose. Every woman. God gives us a choice to serve him. So who are you? You ain't God to take away my right. You're not God. Let God deal with me. You ain't got a heaven and hell to put me in. You don't have no judgment book to judge me about my decisions. You the government. How dare you? So I believe that she is going to open up the door for other women to run for office. And I'm excited about that. Because that means that little black girls, little Asian girls, little Latino girls, little Hispanic girls, little African girls can look and say, I can do this. I've got the smarts. I've got the power. I've got the wisdom. I can do this. Because Kamala did it. So that's why I'm voting for her. I'm voting for her because my future, my granddaughter, when I have a granddaughter, if I have a granddaughter, my nieces, the little black girls and the little Asian girls and the Latino, Hispanic, and African girls that I see can say, I can do what Kamala does and is doing. She's opening up and she's paving the way. It's going to be, baby, we getting ready. A change is coming. And it's time for a change. It's time. It's time. So you all have a beautiful Wednesday. It is hump day. Let's get over the hump, baby. Let's get over the hump so we can get to Friday. So I will see you tomorrow. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I may have made you angry this morning, but I don't care. But anyway, God bless you. I love you with everything. Thank you for your love and your support for watching the Car Chats. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. But I ain't here to argue. I'm just telling you what Cece says. All right? All right. Have a good day. God bless you. Mwah. Bye.